Hello everyone, I'm just popping on today to say hi, quick hi from me. I'm busy sewing all the bags that I'm taking to my first craft fair of the season, which is next Saturday. I've got one more week to go. So I've been busy, I've had my head down all week making new bags that I can add to my table. And one of the bags I'm making is this really cute number that I showed you yesterday. I gave you a peek at the bag I was making, that red bag with the little leopards on it and the spotty lining. So I'm busy finishing that off, and I thought I'd pop on and say hi so that you don't think I've forgotten you. But it's been half-term week. It's been half-term week here and next week, and I've had half my family home, and it's not really been feasible to go live, but they've just popped out for 5 minutes, so I thought, I'll quickly come on and say hi. While they're not around. Because every time they pass my sewing machine, they'll say, are you going live? Will someone see me? And I said, no, I won't do it with you here. Anyway, I'm just busy boxing, making boxy corners for this little crossbody bag. And I thought I'd just finish it off because quite a few of you noticed it yesterday. I thought I'll show you how it's turning out. I won't finish all the bags today. I've ordered some webbing for the shoulder straps because it's much quicker for me to add a webbing than create straps from scratch when I do my craft fairs. I need to make things a lot quicker. So I'll just finish this off. And if you're around, just say hi. Have you been sewing this week? What have you been busy doing? I'm very surprised that the sun is shining. I thought it was going to be another grotty day. It's a bit cold and crisp out there, but it's not too bad actually. So all I'm doing now is boxing off the bottom corners of this bag, and I'm working through quite a few layers of foam and interfacing and faux leather, so I've got to take my time with this. And then I'll show you what it's going to look like. I think it's going to be such a sweet little bag. And just let me know if you're watching, say hi, tell me what you're doing this Friday. I'm finishing off a bunch of, well, I'm making about 5 bags. I don't make a huge quantity when I'm batch sewing. I usually make 5 or 6, just to keep it manageable. I remind myself I'm not a factory. I make handmade bags, and this is my process. Now, this is the Mia bag pattern from Sally Tomato Patterns, and it's one of my favorite patterns to make when I have a craft fair coming up because they're relatively quick to make. And they're a super cute result, and also they take little hardware, and also people seem to be drawn to smaller bags lately. I could make a real showstopper of a bag for a craft fair, and people will say wow and stop and look at it, but then if they see the price tag they'll run a mile. Whereas with if I make smaller bags, people are more inclined to stop and have a look and feel that it's within their budget to purchase a smaller bag. So that's what I'm doing. And I've given a link. If you're sewing for a craft fair, or if you're sewing for friends and family this Christmas, I've put a link in this video just to give you some more ideas of my favorite patterns to make for gifts or for craft fairs for the festive season. And this is one of those patterns. But I'm finishing off. This is just a very quick little live today, because I know my husband's going to come home in a minute. I just wanted to say hi and see what you're all up to. Right, and almost finished. I won't finish the whole thing, but I just wanted to show you how it's taking shape. It's really sweet. Right, one more corner, and then we'll turn this pretty bag through. And my first fair, if you're local to me, if you're in the Leicestershire area, my first fair is next Saturday in Leicester. It's actually part of the University of Leicester, but it's off campus. It's called the Attenborough Arts Centre, and it's their semi-annual craft fair. It's very popular, lovely venue. And I went there in April, end of April, and I'm back again for the 1st of November. And it's a super venue with studio, gallery spaces, and main hall. I'll be upstairs on the first floor this time for the November one, which is also nice. It's accessible. It's got a ramp, and it's got a lift as well, so you don't have to worry if you have a pushchair or a wheelchair. Right, now I'm just turning this bag through. If you can see, that's the lining I've gone for. It's got real wow factor, and I love choosing fun linings for my bags. I think it adds a bit of something extra. When you open a shop bought bag, it's usually a bog standard black nylon, which isn't much fun, is it? So just turning this bag through now. I probably could have opened the zip a little bit more. Eek. Oh. This is the thing when you're doing things live and they don't quite go to plan. I think the zip wasn't pointing in the right direction. Now take a look at this. Wait for it. Look at that. A lovely pop of colour to brighten up your day. Now all I'll do now is take this to the ironing board, give it a bit of a press. I need to close up the hole, the gap that I've left in the lining. I'll show you in a minute. And then all I need to do is add an adjustable shoulder strap, which will come when my webbing arrives. But it's looking really sweet. It's got a lovely little faux leather bottom, so it's water resistant, water repellent. And the red fabric's cotton. But because you've got this white cream base, and generally people don't put their bags on the floor. I usually loop mine on a chair when I'm out. So look at that lovely lining, isn't that great? And as you can see, I've still got to close up this gap, so I'll be ironing that closed and then tucking it into the bag. That's what I've got to do next. And this is just the right size bag for the essentials, for your phone and a little mini wallet. In fact, I've made a mini wallet to match this. I'll show you. Quick. I usually make a bag and then I make a wallet to match, but this time I'd already had the wallet made, and I thought, oh, it would be sweet to have a little set for, on display on my table. And I've got another bag with the leopard print on the outside and a leopard print wallet. So I'll have a little corner on my table featuring these two prints, and I think it's really sweet. Let me know what you think. This is the Kalina mini wallet, and I had a sew along last week to make this. This is by Apple Green Cottage Patterns, and it's also on my go-to list of patterns for craft fairs, which is linked in this video. But this is the sweet little Mia bag from Sally Tomato Patterns, and yeah, all I have to do now is attach the shoulder strap once my webbing arrives. But I love that little pop of lining. What do you think? Really sweet, isn't it? I'll quickly show you. I'm busy making a slightly taller one. Look at that lining, and I've got to close that up as well. But that's that peacock fabric that I featured in my October box. You can see that bag over there. That's my October box, and I had some fabric left, so I've decided to make a zip top bag as well. And it's the Mia bag, but I've made it slightly longer. And then I'll show you another one, and then we'll sign off. This is real quick. I've done a little wild swim one. And this one doesn't have faux leather on the bottom. It's got oil skin, still water repellent and eco-friendly. And it's got Lady in the Lake, having a little dip in the lake. And again, I've got to iron the gap closed and give it a good press and add the strap. But that's what I'm busy doing this Friday. Are you sewing anything this Friday? Are you busy preparing for a craft fair too? Let me know. And yeah, if you're interested in making a pattern like this, sewing something like this, the link is in the comments to my go-to patterns for craft fairs. Anyway, that's all from me for this Friday. It's a real quick one for you today, and have a great weekend, everyone. Bye.